Hey guys, it's Sunday and it's Cliff and Robin. Today we're going to talk about later in life issues that come up, health issues, how you handle them, how things happen in your household and what you want to happen, and things that you don't want to happen.
Like, for example, both of us, we had been married probably 10 years, and we learned that Robin had cancer.
Yep.
So there's something you have to deal with. Both of you, you're both involved in this now, and of course, I was totally supportive, and she did all the recommendations. We worked together. It takes a lot of patience because the one person is pretty upset or they're going through a lot of things, and medical procedures, surgeries. It's a lot.
It's things you don't think about because when you're young, you think you know, you're totally not going to get sick. You're not going to have issues. You think you're indestructible. What I want to say that word.
Indestructible.
Indestructible. That's the word.
10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Yes. And you never think about things like that are going to happen. And so it was just a regular mammogram I had done, no issues. And all of a sudden you get the phone call that we think it's an issue. Let's get a biopsy. We did a biopsy and come to find out it was breast cancer. Super lucky, found early. Only, had to do minor surgery and only had to do radiation. But it's still a thing when you get that call. It's like they always say it's before the call of your life and after the call of your life. And that's kind of how that was. Cliff was great. And I think, we had never really been sick around each other, not had surgeries, not, nothing.
Because it's ongoing. Like right now, she has follow-up procedures, follow-up drugs and medications that are recommended.
And that changes you too.
And things we're not even all that sure about. And so we have to try to look outside of it or try to find out, get some knowledge about it, which we call researching. We have to research it a little bit. But then she came through that all right. A year later, I learned I have lung cancer. And I had never been a smoker, but I had lung cancer. And they said it was from smoking, it was just
It was like a carcinoid on your lung. Yeah.
Carcinoid. So then we've got to go from there to the biopsies, to the
same thing, surgeries, hospital stay. And I'll be honest, I'd never seen him really sick before. And so for me to watch him go through that, I think mine was, I don't want to say easier because that's not a good word, but I don't feel like my surgery wasn't as complicated. I didn't have to stay in the hospital like you did. Yeah. That was a little scary because I thought, oh gosh, here we've only been married, a little over 10 years, and what's going to happen next?
And then I don't think hers was quite as invasive as mine, but we're not, it's not like apples and oranges.
Right.
You got to figure out who's who. She was absolutely amazing because you have to be super supportive of your loved one, and you have to lobby for them at the hospital or with doctors.
Yeah.
You have to be in their corner, and we chose that, both of us. And after I had a 4-hour surgery and I finally came around, she's there waiting. She was there the whole time. And that when you realize those things, you realize how valuable your mate, your partner is, and how supportive they are. And it's just really important to me. I know that. And
well, and you also know that as you're older, you those things are going to sneak up on you. No one is, immune to any of those things. And cancer is a horrible word, but there's so many other diseases and problems you can get. And that's what happens with aging. I mean, dementia is a huge thing. I mean,
arthritis.
Oh yeah. I mean, really, there's so many things. And I think we just kind of wanted to say, we both had to kind of look at our lives, and it makes you appreciate your life a little bit more. It makes you appreciate every day you get up, and if you have a few aches and pains, but you're still alive, you're still there, you're still able to see your family and get to be a part of life.
And I always had this saying, and I still do, and I recommend it to my friends and family all the time, is that when you get up every morning, you have to choose. Is it going to be a good day, a bad day? Are you going to have some energy? You're going to drag around. I mean, you have to choose it mentally and then follow up physically the best you can. And with the consideration of your partner, because we both strive to be positive minded. We both strive to help each other. I mean, we think that's what marriage and what life is about. So we strive to do those things.
Yeah, no, and we were talking about it this morning too. It's kind of funny. We were like, you kind of keep going no matter what in life. You just keep pushing forward, because if you do the right thing and you show up and you're just that person that, I don't know, you keep living, then it's okay. I mean, things are going to happen, but always be sure to be thankful for what you have and be on top of what can be around the corner, I guess.
And that's like, you do have to keep going. Don't ever give up. Don't stop. Most things are designed for you to succeed in as long as you can put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
and that's marriage too.
Yeah,
we've learned that too.
Certain things aren't going to be, you might not be physically able to lift a huge object or something because you want to put it in your yard or something like that. So you have to use common sense, of course, but if you strive to reach your goals, and if you strive to love one another and get over obstacles, we think that'll help everybody who's in a later life marriage.
Absolutely. But with that being said, we're going to get off here, and we'll see you again next Sunday. And please comment, give us some topics you want to hear about. We kind of every week go, what are we going to talk about? But everything is relevant. Everything is kind of part of life, whether it's your later in life marriage or first marriage, second marriage, all those things. But we always say it's not our first try, but it's our best one. See ya.
Thanks.